In a moment, Macy Schofirth is going to join us on the stage, and before she does, to introduce our next honoree, I want to take a moment to say a few words about our next honoree. Someone who, of course, is extra special to us at BPC, our former CEO, Suzanna de Baca. We had a chance to celebrate her as she was leaving our organization, and I wish we could have had something like this at that point. So I'm glad and grateful that we get an opportunity to do that and celebrate with you tonight. It's really hard to put into words the kind of impact Suzanna has had, not just on our company, but our community and also on me personally. The best way is to perhaps share a story. Just a year into her role leading BPC, she, like many leaders, found herself sending employees home from the office as we began to grapple with the initial COVID shutdown. Ad sales ground to a halt, and as uncertainty gripped us all, three things happened in that first week or so. She challenged me to figure out how to execute all our in-person events in a digital environment, and she said, do it by next week. We did, so thank you for the push. She and Connie then reassured me and the staff that we would be remaining open. We weren't going to lay off people like other media organizations were doing at that time, or we weren't going to stop printing, that it was our mission to serve the community during the time, and she asked how we wanted to be remembered after that period of time. Then, led by Suzanna, and a lot by Suzanna, we went on a tear of necessary innovation that produced new initiatives like Iowa Stops Hunger, an event series during that time around mental health, the aforementioned Fearless Initiative, Envision Iowa, so many more. And those innovations filled needs in the community. They ensured we as a company would remain healthy and growing during that period and be well positioned to come out on the other side of COVID. And it set a tone for our staff and the community that we would be here to support and help the community as we tackled the biggest challenge we would collectively face. I had a 5-month-old at home, my wife and I, and trying to figure it out. The world was spinning in the fog of uncertainty. Everybody knows what that experience was like. And yet the confidence and calm that Suzanna provided to me during that period provided a secure base for me to lead from and to learn from, and it helped force me to grow. I've never seen somebody work harder or handle crisis as well as Suzanna, and to do so with a balance of compassion and care. Her ability to push individuals and teams to be better while also reminding you that you are valued exactly as you are is a unique balance of leadership that I can only hope to strive for. So Suzanna, you were the right leader at the right time for me, for BPC and this community, and I'll be forever grateful for the way you helped us grow. It's my pleasure to turn it over to Macy, who's going to tell you about all the other great things that Suzanna has done, but truly thank you for everything you did for our community. Appreciate it, Suzanna.
As the Fearless editor, I get an opportunity to meet and write about some pretty incredible women. And I owe all of that to this next honoree, who was the first person to connect me with BPC and is the reason I have this job today. So it is also with personal joy that I introduce our next woman of influence, Suzanna de Baca. The word that best describes Suzanna is advocate. And through her leadership at the Business Publication Corporation and beyond that role, she has spent years uplifting both women and men, using her voice and influence to create opportunity, build community, and drive change. Suzanna's leadership, mentorship, and unwavering dedication to others make her worthy of this recognition and emblematic of it. State Senator Isaiah Knox so powerfully said that she exemplifies ethical leadership in every setting, navigating complexity with grace and authenticity. As a Latina business leader, she blazes trails in spaces where few women of color have historically been represented. Suzanna does not simply open doors. She builds new ones and invites others in. We honor Suzanna's many achievements and the legacy she continues to shape, one of vision, equity, and deep human impact. Congratulations, Suzanna.
Well, I was not expecting that, and I am deeply, deeply grateful, Chris, to you for your heartfelt words. I worked with Chris a long time, and many of you do too, and so emotional speeches are not what you're known for. And so I guess they're laughing at that, Chris. Yes. Yes, exactly. So it means even more to me, and I love you too. I miss you a lot. So hello, everyone. With all of that, it is a true honor to be here tonight. After many years with the BPC family, it's a little strange to be kind of standing on the other side, but I know firsthand how much care and intention goes into this evening, from selecting the honorees, to producing the issue, to planning tonight's celebration. This is so much more than just an event. This is a true gift to our community, so thank you. I want to start by just extending my deepest gratitude to the entire BPC and Business Record team. I see you out there all over, from editorial to sales to design and administration. I know how hard you work. And to Connie, wherever you are in this audience, you know I adore you. Thank you so much for everything. And to Chris, thank you. Jason, Eileen, and Lawrence for your leadership. And just especially tonight, to Stacy, to Andrea, Sarah Dean, Emily, Macy, Kate, and to Dwayne, who wasn't here, but thanks for the photo. Thank you for your work on this particular event. To my nominator, Jan Freed, sneaky, 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 thank you so, so much. And to all who wrote such beautiful letters of support, your words really meant more than I can ever say, so thank you so much. To many of my dear friends, from so many different walks of life, including my former colleagues over there, my Nexus sisters back there, people who I work with on all sorts of different community activities, my nieces, Jessie and Carissa, to my wonderful, patient, steady husband, Ronnie, and my mother, Mary. Thank you for your love and support and for being here today and always. And now, rather than telling you what this honor means to me, you're probably not surprised, I'd like to offer something in return, a poem that I wrote for all of you and for the remarkable women that we celebrate tonight. And poets in the audience, if you want to snap or whoop or anything, you can do that. And it doesn't rhyme, so. This poem is called Be Like Her, a tribute to influence. What is influence, if not the quiet force that shifts a room, the breath before change, the stillness beneath movement, the presence that lingers after the noise fades, not power that shouts, but power that shapes. Tonight, we honor influence in women who rise, women who reach, women who reimagine the world around them. Be like Jackie, forthright and unshaken. From the White House to school hallways, she leads for the students, for the city, for the future. Be like Dawn, rooted and forward-looking. She works with the land, nourishing it, planting what's next. Be like Courtney Clark, a steward of civic service, guiding us forward together. Be like Bridget, undaunted and intentional, shaping change, mentoring, making room for others to flourish. Be like Sally Dix, a curator of culture, a champion of voice and art, helping a city move to its own rhythm. Be like Sally Frank, principled and persistent. Justice is her compass. She teaches what is and why it matters. Be like Christina, from creme to catalyst, offering insights earned through experience. Be like Kimberly, original, bold, golden, a founder who opens space with relentless energy and heart. Be like Courtney Shaw, voice clear, impact wide, connecting workforce to opportunity and vision to good. But above all, be like Connie, the founder, the spark, the force, shattering ceilings with grace, carving paths so others may ascend. She is what influence becomes when it's shared. And be like Mom, my teacher, my guide. Her lessons live in her example, in her belief that kindness is strength and service a legacy. Be like them. Because influence is not the size of your spotlight, but the shift you cause, the courage you stir, the lives you lift, asking nothing in return. Let tonight be more than applause. Let it plant, let it press, let it pull. Because what the world needs is more than influence. It needs you to believe your voice matters and to use it. And if you wonder whether your steps are big enough, whether your voice is strong enough, your presence powerful enough, it is. So speak with purpose, act with heart, become someone else's spark. Be like her, be like them, be wholly, powerfully you. Thank you very much.